made possible by 343 Studios.
Hey everybody, what's going on? Nathan343 here, and we're going to try a little something different here with the audio. I want you guys to let me know what you think. I'm not currently wearing the lapel mic here on me. I actually have it on the camera but facing towards me. Looking at getting a like a shotgun microphone, maybe a little better one, so I don't have to wear the microphone all the time. So we'll see. Today we're going to be doing something for all you coffee drinkers out there. We have been offered this Keurig K-Duo Essentials. We're good friends over there at Keurig, and we are going to check this thing out. So pretty cool. See, even got the shipping stuff still on it. So yeah, this thing makes iced coffee. I've actually just recently started drinking iced coffee, so I'm going to try that out. The coffee pot that I have still works. Coffee maker, it's just a K-cup. I'm actually going to put that in my office so I can use K-cups in there. And then have this in here, so if I want to make a pot of coffee, or in here, or hot chocolate, or cold brew, or whatever I want, it's in here. I'm going to be hopefully getting a coffee station set up so I can have something sitting up higher for all my coffee stations, maybe something right in this area here off camera to be able to put all my coffee stuff on. Because right now I've got a little end table and it sits real low to the ground. But, well, it sits, I don't know, 3 feet high maybe. It's something I made back in school. So, K-cup. This has the 12-cup coffee maker. I have went ahead and bought some coffee. Regular coffee grounds, and I'm actually going to be probably saving those coffee grounds and putting them in my garden because I heard coffee grounds are really good for gardens. So we're going to start saving the coffee grounds. We're going to go ahead and open this up. So this is the newer version. There is an older version out that everybody knows about. It's a little different. This is the newer version. Here is your instructional booklet. Oh sweet, we get some coupons. Looks like we get save $3 for some donut shop, McCafe copy, the coffee cleaner. So pretty cool there. I'll take those and go shave them. Manufacturer's coupons. Save up to 50% on 120 K-cup pods. Registration has its perks. So if you register your coffee maker today at Keurig.com with hundreds of varieties of 75 different brands and flavors, you'll find the perfect cup. So you go on there, register it, and they give you free coffee. So that's cool. You also get your book. However, this is a very, very colorful and easy to read book. So you get your instructional booklet with it. It's time to get some brewing done. Okay, we're going to go ahead and pop the top part off here, cardboard. And we're going to take this, turn it over on its side. Pull it out. See if we got something else in here. It's a nice box. That's your drip tray thingamabob. This is probably that is the coffee pot holder. And I'm going to kind of show you here different things to go through. So we've got the drip strainer. And you can take this off if you need to get a bigger cup underneath there. You got your pot warmer. You got the K-cup holder. So this will be awesome for, if you have guests and you want to make more than just a cup. You got someone you say, hey, just let me crack open a pot of coffee. Which is what I'm going to start doing. I think tomorrow I'm going to make me a pot of coffee. Now the cool thing with this, you can actually set a timer on this thing and it will have a cup of coffee brewed when you wake up. So I'm going to have to take all this tape off. some tools may be required to help pull the tape off. Alrighty, you've got your container back here. Now you can also get a filter to go in this, and I probably will pick one up. For the reservoir, you can get one of those filters, and that's going to help with keeping chlorine and stuff. However, I have a water filtration system that I just got for review. Hopefully you guys check that video out. And I'm going to start putting filtered water in my coffee, so it should be filtered when it gets into the machine. I'll go ahead and cut this piece of whatever that is so you can't plug it in. Kind of a shorter cord, I don't know, 1.5 feet, maybe 2 foot. In here, we've got our how does that come out? There we go. Coffee pot. And it does have the little deal here and the deal here. So when you're, getting your coffee going and you need to take it out, pour your cup, and then put your coffee pot back in there, it will stop pouring. You got your removable, see it's spring loaded there, so we'll let water in and out. Now this takes an 8 to 12 cup deal. This has just a single punch. The old one had multiple punches. This does come out. You can push in on the tab here. That'll come out if you need to clean it. K-cup holder in there comes out as well, so you can take it out and clean it. Locks in real nice. You get your back piece that goes over your tank. And all that good stuff. So very, very cool machine. Another thing I was told and saw, when you go to put this thing in, you kind of want to lift it up and slam it. That kind of helps prime the system a couple good times. I guess it helps force water into the system. I've never heard of that. You think you would just pump it in, but that's what I've heard. That you kind of lift up and slam down the tank. So yeah, very, very cool little system. Probably going to put this, good question, I guess right over here where my old one was for now. It is black. They do not make this in any other color that I know of. It would be cool if they did. But yeah, I'll definitely check out the, use these coupons next time I go get some coffee for the K-Cups. And I will probably get some cleaner because my other one needs it. However, I think my mom has some cleaner that I can run through my system. So I'll probably take the water from here that's in my other machine, put in here, get this thing plugged in, and we'll see what it can do. Hopefully the audio is sounding okay. Like I said, just trying out a different way to use the microphone on the camera to show this thing off. I'll get you guys some close-ups here, and let's check this thing out. Lots of cool little stuff you can do with this thing. Okay. So, give you guys a little close-up here. So here's your pot. Okay, it's a 12 cup. There is your lines. Goes up to 12. Okay, so you can kind of put this like this. I wish they would have put the numbers on the other side, but they didn't. Here's the K-cup part. Probably wouldn't be a bad idea to just get a little dust up in there. Wipe the dust out. Kind of make things a little easier. This piece comes out, and I think this piece comes out to clean it. Locks down nicely. Here is the coffee part. There's where the water comes out. This is where you put your filter, and then it drains down into there. Okay. Very nice lid. You want to make sure that's good and down. This part's removable, so you can clean it. And if you want to put a bigger mug in there. Here is your deals. So you have your cups and your deal. You can make cold brew, your add water, descale. Now I think you can get multiple different brews out of this before you have to descale. You can do 8, 10, or 12 cups. That's the brew button right here. That's the brew button. So, and then you got your cold brew, your strong, your ounces. All these will light up. Cold brew. Cold brew, I think, only does 6 ounces. Maybe it's 8 ounces. You don't get to choose how many ounces you do. And then back here is your reservoir with your lid. Reservoir. Sucks it down in there. Okay. I think this holds 12, maybe a little bit more. You could probably easily get a pot, maybe a pot and a half out of one of those. So, and you could several coffee cups out of that. So, all right, well, let's go ahead and get this thing set up, get some water in it, and see what she does.
British thing.
Check, 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 check. Okay. All right, guys, so I'm gonna make a pot of coffee. And I want to show you guys here. So I got this. I went ahead and put, you want to make sure you get the 8 to 12 cup coffee liners. These were like $2 at Walmart. So they've got them in different brands. You can buy the El Cheapos. I didn't want something that was going to rip. Something that's thinner. I got something a little bit thicker, a little better quality. These here are the ones I got. They do have a couple other ones. They have some that are like $1, but you know, you get what you pay for. So, got the liner in there, as you can see. Just put the liner in there. You can buy, I think, deals you put in there that have screens on them. I've seen. I don't know if these would work for that. As you can see, it has a little plunger on the bottom. As that fills up with water, that's how that's going to work. You can get your favorite coffee. I am a Maxwell House guy, and I like the medium stuff. I have had the dark roast, but for me, I like medium. So we've got this. Smells so good. So you can do tablespoons, so you can also do 1 tablespoon for each cup you're going to make. So if you're going to make 12 cups that this thing makes or can make, you're going to want to do 12 tablespoons. Now I did some math here, and 8 tablespoons is equivalent to a half cup. So I'm just going to take this, put a little bit more in there. Okay, and if you want yours a little bit richer, you could probably put more. So here I have a half cup of coffee grounds. That will do 8 cups. Okay, I'm gonna do just a little bit more because I want mine just a little bit stronger. So there we go. And then we'll take this and go put this in the machine. Okay. So, went ahead, took my coffee, about 8. I'm going to probably run 10 cups, maybe, let's see here, on our deal, 8 cups is here, 10 cups is here, so, so what we want to do, we're just going to leave this, most times people can leave this like this, and do this, again, make sure, I didn't do it last night, but K-cup, decaf. Make sure you take that out. Looks really nice. That shuts and locks a lot nicer. I like that. So then we're going to go ahead and we're going to shut the lid. As you can see, the light is flashing because it knows that there's movement going on. Then what we want to do is you want to go to cups. You got 8 cups selected. You want to make sure you are on the cup side and not this side. You go to try to do this side, you're going to get nothing but water. Make sure you got plenty of water in the back. We're still pretty full. 8 cups. Okay, then you can select 10 cups or 12 cups, depending on how much you're doing. I'm only going to do 8 for now. Now, probably when you have a lot of family over, Christmas, holidays, you're probably going to want to put that 12 cups in. Especially if you have a lot of coffee drinkers. So then you're just going to hit brew. And it's going to do its thing. And out comes the kufi. Now this is probably going to take roughly about 5 minutes to brew 8 cups. Okay. Now another thing, the warmer that this pot sits on, as you can see the pot's getting steamy because the warmer's on. After this gets done brewing, that warmer will stay on for 2 hours. So you can keep your pot of coffee warm for 2 hours. Now if you want to turn the warming plate off, you just push and hold cups for 3 seconds, I think it is, and it will shut the warming plate off. If you want to turn the warming plate on, say you left home, you left your coffee going, you can say, all right, I want to, I want to have some more coffee. You can push and hold the cups button. That warming plate will turn back on, and it will warm your coffee back up. You can see it getting very steamy. I'll turn this around so you can kind of see where we're at cup-wise. We're not even at 4 cups yet. And I'll show you inside the machine here how things are working. Okay, you don't normally want to do this, but I'm just going to open it up slightly. As you can see, as you open it, kind of stops spewing out the water. But that's how everything's looking in there. So we're just going to let this thing cook, and then of course you can enjoy your coffee. All right, so after about 4 or 5 minutes, we now have 8 cups of really, really nice coffee. Oh yeah. The cool part is, if this thing is brewing and you need to get a quick cup, you can pull it out, pour your cup, and put it back on there. Cool part is, this will stay warm. As you can see, the red light is on, which means the warming plate is on. So we're ready to have coffee. And then when you're done, raise that up. Coffee grounds. Just go throw them directly into your trash can. All right, so I've been using this coffee pot now for a couple of months. The K-cup thing works pretty good. Pretty easy to clean. This little piece here comes out. Make sure you watch your finger there. We are making a pot of coffee right now. Very simple and easy to clean. We do have our machine here next to it that filters our water. So basically filter the water and then put it directly into here. That works out. As you can see, water goes into there. Fills up our filter, and then it drains to the bottom. Make sure whenever you are using this that you have the deal right to where it pushes that little ball up, because this almost overfilled once because it wasn't sitting in there right and wasn't allowing the fluid to come out. Again, simple, easy. We have used the cold coffee brew stuff once. That was pretty good. I've used the strong stuff, which just means it uses less water, I think. Pretty simple little Keurig. So you got your K-cup and a pot of coffee. I like it.